musically, Spring Awakening is difficult because it could sound like it's just a really cool song. There's a lot of things to unpack, actually. So when I talk to my actors, I ask them what's the deeper meaning, and try and connect the different musical motifs throughout the show, and that usually brings to light a different connection they didn't think about. So really being aware of the character's entire journey. It's a great show with great music, but there's a lot more deeper meaning than most people probably think about.
The most challenging thing about doing Spring Awakening, obviously, is probably the content. But as the choreographer, it requires us being very attentive to the physical capabilities of each of our actors and actresses. So we spend a lot of time during rehearsals really getting to know each individual and sort of understanding their path and their journey to how to present the material that we're talking about in the show with the actors that we have. And I feel really lucky in this case because we have a smaller cast than a typical musical. We don't have a 45-person chorus that's coming on stage and we're doing pas de bourrées and chassés, but we have this really tight-knit cast that we have the opportunity to take that time and really dig in deep with them in terms of how they approach the physical aspect of the show.
And then from an acting standpoint, I guess The Dark I Know Well is kind of a challenge figuring out like what Martha's going through because I'd like never been through anything like that before and trying to like do her character justice and figure out what's going on there. I don't know. I definitely need to work on it, but I'm excited to keep working on embodying this character.
I guess the most difficult thing for me about doing a show like this is embodying people's characters. For example, Martha, and in the choreography, I resemble what her dad is doing to her, like physical, sexual, and emotional abuse.
Because I'm not super into musicals, it seems just like, a musical, and here stuff happens and all this. And the more I dive into the music and all that stuff, the more I realize like there's a subliminal storytelling that I didn't even think about. And it's just kind of difficult for me personally to like make these new connections because I'm a very straightforward, analytical person. And yeah, there's a lot of emotions and stuff that maybe other people can see a little bit better than I can.